Looking to bulk up? Try some nuts. Pine nuts are the highest protein nut and will help increase your muscle mass. But that's not all they're known for. Pine nuts are loaded with magnesium and potassium, both of which lower your blood pressure and improve blood flow and circulation. Coming up later in the show, I'll make a great recipe for watermelon and feta cheese salad, topped with pine nuts, a classic Mediterranean combination, using the perfect nut for heart and muscle health. You won't want to miss it. I'll be back. Our food as medicine ingredient in today's watermelon salad with feta cheese and pine nuts is, well, pine nuts. Pine nuts come from pine cones, but obviously this is not the way to purchase them. But it is why pine nuts are a little expensive, hand harvesting, because you have to get out each pine nut from in between the scales. Because the pine nut is high in fat, it spoils easily, so you want to store them in your freezer. The only tools you'll need for this great recipe that's really flavorful and very refreshing is a big bowl, a knife, and your hands. Start with a seedless small watermelon. I have one that we bought from the store. Let me show you how to get the most watermelon cubes out of this. You want to lie it flat on the board, take off an end, put it to the side, and then just stand it up and go around the edge as if it were a kiwi. If you get a little white pith with your watermelon, that's okay. It's extra fiber, and it adds good crunch to this recipe. After you finish going around the edge, you might want to clean it up a little. You lie it down flat, make straight slices, and then stand it up again, stacking so you get the most cubes. Just go straight down again, and cube. Perfect. Watermelons are rich in lycopene, which helps fight prostate cancer and prevent heart disease in women. Watermelon at room temperature actually has more lycopene than cold watermelon. You absorb more lycopene from this watermelon salad that I'm about to make than from straight watermelon by itself, because the fat in the feta cheese helps you absorb more lycopene. So, all we want to do is add feta cheese, all to the same bowl. This is a big block of feta cheese I'm just crumbling myself. If you want, you can buy crumbled feta cheese already crumbled in the store. I like crumbling it myself because I want to feel the cheese and put it in the recipe and actually invest in it. Add some mint, chopped. Beautiful. Good color contrast too. The feta cheese has a sweet tang that goes against the juiciness of the watermelon, and together they're awesome. Add some black pepper and pine nuts. Let me show you this. Pine nuts I've toasted, and that brings out their buttery richness. That's especially important if they've been frozen. This is what they look like when they haven't been toasted. You can see that they're blonde. Here, they're brown, and we want that richness. Scoop together, and the final touch is balsamic glaze. Balsamic glaze you can buy in the store, but if you need to make your own, this is how you do it. Pour maybe a cup, turn it on. Perfect. Put this on low because you don't want to burn it, but you do want the water to come off. And eventually, it looks like this. Eventually, it's just 15 minutes. Right on top of your perfect watermelon and feta salad. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at this. Beautiful. You can spoon your own salad onto a plate. And we're going to do this one with balsamic glaze too, just so you can see what it'll look like when you do it in your kitchen. And if you want, add some extra mint right on top. You have a fresh, light, heart-healthy Mediterranean treat. Try it instead of coleslaw at your next cookout. For the complete recipe, check out our website. And remember, the fountain of youth starts in the kitchen. Chantani, may you live 100 years. For ChefMD, I'm Dr. John LaPuma. Yum.
Dr. John LaPuma, professionally trained chef and internist, appears courtesy of ChefMD.com. Visit ChefMD online to learn more.